gonna get sore if we keep catching fish, boys.
Beautiful native brookie.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
This way. This way. This way.
The boys.
You can see we have a rabbit highway right here that runs along. And I think this is going to be a good pinch point down here. So I'll set the snare right there and see what happens tonight. This is a snare making how-to here. So you're going to take a little bit of wire. You don't need a ton. And you're just going to cut it off. So I like a good little 3-4 foot chunk. So you have your chunk of wire, then you're going to want to make a little loop and a twist to help keep that loop together. Something like this here. And you take the other end, go through the loop you just made. The whole idea here is you set this loop up and the animal will come in, the rabbit, stick its head in, pull tight, choke itself out and freeze. So then you got your snare poles. So like what I like to do is find a nice green live little treeling and cut a nice sharp end at the bottom so you can hammer it into the ground and hold it. So you're going to think roughly that, I mean you can do some adjusting with the wire out there, is going to be the height with it hammered in the ground. So then I'll just take the wire and on this side, same concept, twist it together to help secure it. And there's your snare. Quick couple seconds. Things I forgot to mention, I like to tie a ribbon on so that you can find the stick in the woods if the rabbit struggles for a little bit. And then also sharpen the end a little bit of the sticks when you hammer into the ground. It'll get a little better hold so that the rabbits don't get as far. Alright, I'll have to catch a couple more. I don't know if you can see right there, but I got the snare set. Stick smashed into the ground to hold. So we'll see now, but in a quick 3 minutes of time with the right materials, I got a snare set out and in the ground. So it's a quick little thing to do if you have a lot of rabbits running around, and it could be rewarding in the end if you put out a bunch. Set number 2. Set number 3. Alright, stay tuned. Struck gold on the first snare we checked today. Rabbit's still a little warm. Caught it perfectly right around the neck. It's not completely froze up yet. And that's exactly all you want to do it right there. I didn't show you guys this snare, but I created a little pinch point. Just take little sticks and stick in the snow to your snare. Worked out. Let's go check the rest. Well, we've checked 3 snares so far and had 2 rabbits. Snow came last night, and I've always found with a little fresh snow, the rabbits like to move. It's still snowing right now, so we'll keep checking. We got a couple more snares out, and yeah, meat. Something did all the work cleaning this rabbit for me. I think the meat will still be salvageable, which is good. Ended up going 3 for 6 or 3 for 7 on the snares last night. Now I'll get to cleaning. So for dinner today, I'm going to cook up some rabbit stew. By far my favorite way to cook up some rabbits. So follow along and enjoy the process. So these are all the ingredients I like to use for my rabbit stew. Got some beef cubes, mushrooms, cup of water, some carrots, onions, potatoes, and I got some seasonings here. A little garlic pepper seasoning and some poultry seasoning. And then don't forget about the 2 rabbits. That'll be needed as well. I'm not crying. So all finished up. As you can see, big carrot guy. Love me some carrots. Start adding this stuff to the crock pot. Time to unwrap the little Christmas present. Thanks, Santa. Got the 2 stars of the show, the rabbits in the crock pot. Get her going. 8 hours. Just gotta add the potatoes and make a roux. It's all ready to go. Rabbit stew. Rabbit stew with Hogan and Harper. As you can see here, we got the rabbits have been cooking all day. Looking good. We're gonna make the roux. It's already falling off the bone. Voila. You're just gonna start with a little bit of water. And then we're going to add flour until we get a good consistency. Pull up the meat and mix it all in. So just watch the process. So we mixed a little water with the flour for the roux. So we're just going to kind of get the meat out of the way. Oh my gosh, it's just falling off. Just slowly add it and stir it in slowly. And so now we just got to wait and let it bubble up a little bit and thicken up. That flour will thicken up into a nice little gravy consistency and it'll turn out wonderful. We got the potatoes boiling over there because we didn't have time, so we had to soften them up a little bit ahead of time. So we'll add those, last ingredient, and then it's time to eat some rabbit stew. Well, let's try her out, see how she tastes. Delicious.